Power Sports, the voice of sport.
Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, the Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of Women and Child Development, Madam Menka Sanjay Gandhi, the Union Minister of State for Social Justice, Mr. Krishan Pal Gujjar, retired Chief Justice of the Punjab and Haryana High Court, and now head of the FIFA Governance Committee, Chief Justice Mudgal, Vice President of the NADA Disciplinary Committee, Nalin Kohli, dear Mr. Thomas Matthew, dear athletes, para-athletes, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a very, very big day for me and my team at Power Sports. It's a very emotional moment for us. You know, it's like the birth of a child. It's just that the time difference between conception and delivery has been rather laborious. 2015 was when we started the journey. And when we conceived the idea, we were pretty amazed about the fact that India, with close to about 1,000 broadcast channels, did not have a channel dedicated to discuss and debate sport and sport issues alone. We were even more amazed about the fact that we could be the first ones to have actually conceived an idea like this. So we went and met a lot of veterans in the industry and realized we were certainly not the first ones. There were many who had conceived the idea, but things did not fructify because they felt there was inadequate content to be launching a full-fledged sports news channel. To which we were further surprised, because looking at the sporting structure that exists in India, the sporting edifice, where you have the apex body, which is the sports ministry, you have the execution wing, which is the Sports Authority of India, you have autonomous bodies like the Indian Olympic Association, then you have about 50 recognized national sport federations, many unrecognized ones, then you have the state Olympic associations, state sport federations, district sport federations, and the state sports ministry, because sport is a state subject and it runs independently. So looking at the exhaustive nature of the entire sporting edifice, we were pretty sure there would be adequate news to be having a full-fledged sports news channel. And we were right. Today, as you watch so many debates on national media, primetime debates, there are many issues which are very, very important, and media has a responsibility to highlight these issues, rightly so. And some of the issues that come to our mind is the Nirbhaya rape case or the recent rape of the 8-year-old child. These are heinous crimes, and media has a responsibility to highlight those. But for us at Power Sports, the fact that 10 sportswomen as of March 2018 complained of sexual harassment in their coaching and training camps, for us at Power Sports is concern enough for a national debate. Or the fact that India may lose its spot at the 2020 Olympics on account of enhanced drug and doping violations, for us at Power Sports is concern enough to be part of a national debate. Or the fact that shooting as a sport has been dropped from the next edition of the Commonwealth Games, putting India's medal tally in jeopardy and putting our shooters' careers at risk, for us is concern enough to be part of a national debate. Or the fact that the sports bill was introduced in Parliament in 2013, not yet passed till in 2018, in spite of 88 bills having been passed through that tenure, for us at Power Sports is concern enough to be part of a national debate. Or on a more lighter note, Haryana government's new sports policy, where now an Olympic medalist can get into premier services like the IAS and IPS, for us is worthy enough of a national debate. Or the slight embarrassment when you see countries with lower GDP per capita than India getting 5 times more the medals than India does. Kenya has 102, Ethiopia has 77, India has 28. Well, we are not here for any defamation or any kind of blame game, nor are we interested in wearing our emotions on our sleeves or shouting from the rooftops. It's about constructive criticism, it's about free exchange of ideas, it's about having a platform where at worst you can agree to disagree. So to cut a long story short, we at Power Sports have adequate content to roll out a full-fledged sports news channel. We took this one step forward. We realized, sitting here in Delhi, I really didn't know what was happening in Jammu and Kashmir in the field of sport. or for that matter, even in Mumbai or Kolkata or Bangalore. So we did a lot of research and put a team of our reporters together in different parts of the country whose sole job is to get sport and sports news alone from their particular region as a sole commitment to the people of India. Here's a clip of that.
We will ensure that sports is brought in focus among the masses.
We'll raise the real issues affecting the sports and the sports persons.
We believe sports news should be factual, accurate,
Unbiased and objective.
We will leave no stone unturned.
In bringing out the regional issues on the national forum.
It's a pan-India movement.
We have our reporters from north, south.
east and west.
We wish to be a voice, not an echo.
When you own your voice, you own your power.
I am Amir Khan for Power Sports, reporting from Kashmir.
I am Rupam Jain for Power Sports, reporting from Hyderabad.
Vivek Prabhakar Singh from New Delhi. Tejvinder Singh from Power Sports, reporting from Patiala.
This is Siddharth for Power Sports.
I am the voice of sports.
I am the voice of sports. The voice of sport.
The voice of sports.
Power Sports. The voice of sport.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Power Sports is proud to be launching itself as India's first sports news and journalism channel, Power Sports, the voice of sport. There are many groups here in this August gathering. I'd just like to say a few words to each group. The first group that I see here is a large number of athletes and para-athletes. I want to tell all of you this channel exists because of you. When we say voice of sport, we mean your voice. We are here to amplify that voice. We are not worried about being with you just at the podium. It's the journey for us which is more important. We'd like your support and best wishes for the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Another group that I'd like to address here in large numbers that I see is people from the media. I'd like to reiterate the fact that we are not in competition with anybody. And I must admit the fact that if at all anybody has done justice to sport issues and sport journalism, it's the print media. So we'd like to add value to what you do, create some kind of a synergy. And I'm sure if the two of us can work together, we can move sports page from 21 and 22 to perhaps 1 and 2. Thank you so much for being here today. We want your support. Another group that I see here is from the services, the civil services, and from the judiciary. I know you've come here in your personal capacity, but your opinion about the channel is very important for us. Your opinion on issues that we discuss on the channel is more important for the athlete and for the people of India. We could involve you in so many issues. Maybe you could talk about whether the Public Gaming Act of 1867 is actually encouraging illegal betting in India, for the quantum of punishment that is there for illegal betting. Remember, the illegal betting amount in India per annum is 1.86 lakh crores. So your opinion here would be very valuable for us. Or maybe if you think the Birth and Registration Act has got loopholes where you can register your birth up to 18 years of age, if that could be one reason for rampant age fraud in sport, I don't know. But your opinion would be so important, so please don't feel that the channel is not for you. I will certainly be inviting you in your official capacity. Thank you so much for being here today. Another group that I see in large numbers is people from corporates and the private sector. Some stats here which could be interesting for you. The smartphone usage in India is tipped to reach about 350 million in 2 years from now. Internet population is going to hit 600 million next month. That's what I'm told. And what is even more interesting, a report released by TRAI, the rate of inactive subscription on DTH platform is far higher than the rate of active subscription on DTH platforms, which means television viewing is coming down, digital viewing is going up. So you know exactly where to place your ad. We'd like to partner with you. We'd like to associate with you. I know many corporates are interested in associating with sport. Power Sports is there for you all the time. Thank you so much for being here today. There are some students from schools and colleges of Delhi University. Your viewership on our channel is crucial. Apart from all the serious discussions and debate, you have your daily dose of entertainment from the Bundesliga to the La Liga to the Tour de France to the Grand Slam to the LPGA to the PGA. All of it is there, and stay tuned to Power Sports. That will mean a lot to us. The last group that I'd like to address here is women who are here. It's so heartening to see women coming here for a sports launch channel. We are aware of the fact that sport is being regarded as a male-dominated segment world over. A publication as of 2018 writes that women in the US are fighting for decision-making spaces in the sports media sector. So you can imagine how difficult it could be in India. But thank you so much. I need your support. And if for count of our channel, Girls of India can pick up, adopt a sport, or even think and talk about sport, we would feel very, very fulfilled. Thank you so much for being here today. And finally, people ask me why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's driven by a high degree of passion. One lesson that I've learned through the 3 years, ma'am, I'm sure you would agree with me on that pursuit of passion is a privilege because you become poorer, you have lesser time, you lose friends, and you make more enemies. So if you do not have privileges to fall back on during that time, it's very difficult to pursue your passion. I'm so privileged to be having the support of my family, my husband Suresh, who's been a great support and strength for me through this project. I would not have been able to do this without him. My 2 beautiful kids, Karthik and Keshav, who have supported me all through. Thank you all so much. Please do stay tuned into Power Sports. Thank you.
Power Sports, the voice of sport.